All right, friends, how are you today? Aaron here bringing your daily horoscope for Wednesday, the 21st of July, 2021. We have a lot of movement today. We've got the moon moving out of Sagittarius into the sign of Capricorn. We've got Venus at the 29th degree, anerotic degree of Leo, moving out into the sign of Virgo, getting very focused. And we have the sun at its last degrees, anerotic degree, 29 degrees, in the sign of Cancer. So the sun in the sign of Cancer today still making this connection with the North Node. North Node telling us to step outside, to be adventurous, to follow, to seek information, seek truth. So this little septile is a grace from the universe, saying when you leave your comfort zone, when you leave this space of feeling safe and protected, and you get out there and be that vulnerable kind of open, compassionate person, and you're willing to put in the effort, put in the work, seeking something different, something new, that there's going to be a great reward for this. All right. Septile, very, very, very beautiful. We still have Mercury and Uranus creating a sextile today between Cancer and Taurus. All right, this is breakthrough communication. You know, we've had this in the past couple of days. It doesn't necessarily need to be about communication. This can certainly be about insight or information, new ways of looking at things, a different twist. And I apologize for not being here on camera today. My schedule got flip-flopped, working crazy hours and working midnights right now. So I'm like, oh my God, I worked a 16-hour day yesterday and got home and crashed, so I apologize. Anyway, just getting this up. So there's all right. The moon now here in Sagittarius. Okay, last degrees of Sagittarius. This is about the journey. This is about stepping out and following. Similar energy to the North Node and seeking information. We're seeking. Where this is just about knowledge and information here, practical on a place of myself. This is I'm willing to seek out other people's perspective, other people's point of views, other people's ideas and concepts before just judging and closing off and saying this is the way, this is the only thing I know. And the moon creating this trine from Sagittarius, fire sign, to Mars and Venus in the fire sign of Leo. This is again that courage to how far are you willing to go? How long are you willing to go? This is like, yes, this is just saying yes to all the scenarios and all the circumstances. Like there's nothing that's going to show up in your way. There's no obstacle that's too big that you can't get through with that, horse body and spirit of the man, kind of mindset. So it's like you're this unstoppable force, and your loves, your wants, your desires, your motivation, the things that move you, they're all working together right now to say that there's nothing out of the realm of possibility for me to reach and grasp and grab, right? And not only in Mercury in Cancer creating this sextile to Uranus and Taurus, which is about communication, Mercury is starting to pick up here this trine to Neptune and Pisces, while Neptune and Pisces still creating the sextile to Uranus. This is still about the world can change. When you change your mind, when you change your mind's perspective on something, it can look like a closed environment, and all of a sudden this is like, oh wow, I didn't know that there was this door here. I didn't know that there was this whole other possibility. I didn't know that there was this other thing. And this is like we're setting our minds. We still have the sun and Mercury in Cancer creating that trine to Neptune, and Neptune is all about here. The possibilities are endless. What are you trying to achieve? What are you trying to accomplish? What are you trying to do? And then we have Venus moving into the sign of Virgo, and the sun moving into the sign of Capricorn. So the moon and Venus are now going to trine each other in Earth sign. This is going to happen around 9 p.m. And this is cool because we're going from this forging the tools to utilizing the tools. So Venus now moving from fire, Leo. It's like, okay, I'm fearless. I've got this. I'm whatever is going on here. I believe in myself. I believe in my desire. I believe in my passions. I believe in this whatever moves me. and I'm going to allow myself to continue to move. And now this is saying, okay, get completely focused. What do you want to do with this tool? What do you want to do with this? You know, you've got $1 million. Venus is also the money planet. So Virgo energy is just like, okay, well, what are you going to do with that $1 million? And Virgo is all about service as well. You know, so it's like, are you going to spend that $1 million on a car for yourself? Are you going to spend that $1 million on a retreat center? Are you going to spend that $1 million on, I don't know, you know, whatever it is? It doesn't matter. It's up to you. But this is like getting focused on what you're doing with your money, what you're doing with your time, what you're doing with what you value. And the moon in Capricorn, it's like, hey, let's go. We've got a similar energy to Mars and Leo. It's like, it doesn't matter. You know, remember we had this connection with Neptune and Mars. Just like, well, I don't know where I'm going, but it doesn't matter. I'm just going to go. I'm going to make it happen. You know, it's like, I've got a journey to get to. I've got to get to the top of this mountain, and nothing's going to stop me. As well, we've got Venus opposing Jupiter right now. Okay. This is where we can get lost. You know, Jupiter retrograde. This is going to be really 2022 when we have Jupiter and Neptune in Pisces. Both planets of expansion in Pisces. This can be confusing for us as expansion into the abyss, expansion into the unknown, where Venus here is helping pull this giant balloon back down to Earth and say, yeah, we're doing a parade here. We can't just fly off into the stratosphere. You know, we've got to get focused. We've got to come back down here to reality and not just be in the clouds all the time. So it's just like, okay, you know, there's this bit of like joy, you know, Jupiter in Pisces, and this limitless, endless possibilities and things. And then I was just like, okay, yeah, but like for real, what are we going to do? What am I doing with myself? What am I doing with my time? What am I doing with my money? What am I doing with my passions? What am I doing with my talents? I think it's a big one. What am I doing with my talents? It's like you're dripping with all of this amazing abilities as a human being. It's just like, well, what are you doing? How are you giving this back? And it's like, okay, nothing's stopping you. You have a lot of energy that says nothing's stopping you. So, positive, powerful day, my friends. Again, sorry for coming out a little bit late. We'll get the other one up here in a couple hours. I love you. I wish you enough. I hope you have a beautiful Wednesday, and I'll talk to you in a little bit here.